Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker Enhanced Edition with me, BringItDon. We've got a house at the edge of time to explore. So the sound seems a little off. I can't hear it. Oh, it's because we're invisible. Never mind. Alright, so we're gonna explore all the rooms again. Then we're gonna change dimensions and then explore all the rooms again. Here's one of the mirrors. I think you have to click on them in a specific order. I'm going to quick save. The mirror before you simply reflects its surroundings. It seems an amazingly mundane decoration for such an insane place as the house at the edge of time. That is, except for one strange detail. The mirror reflects the room, the dust rising in rays of light, everything, but you. The moment you realize this, you hear a dull moan from somewhere behind the glass, and someone nearly crashes into the mirror from the other side. The reflection, if of course it is a reflection, raises his head. It's a human, clearly a wizard. A beautiful young face, pale as death. His dark clothes are charred and bloody. In one hand the wizard is holding a lantern just like yours, while the other clings to the glass. As if he's trying not to fall. I can't. Again and again. Hey, do you hear me? The reflection focuses his stare on you and whispers, I hear you, next one. Who are you? I am what I seem, a reflection stuck in time. I'm the one who was reflected in this mirror long ago. Probably dead, but I can't disappear. The house at the edge of time stores the moment when he was clinging to his life, wounded, on this very spot, in this very room. Now I remain here in remembrance of him, forever. Whose reflection are you? I don't know this. The mirror only stores one moment, and I am but a small fragment of what he was, the real me. I'm only what he felt when he fell to his knees before this mirror, wounded. Only what he was thinking in that moment. Pain, rage, desire to achieve his goal, whatever it takes. And where did you get the lantern? It was a gift from someone great. His power is more vast than I could ever have imagined. But I can tell you no more. I don't remember. Why is it you called me that? Next one. I know nothing of my true journey. Its end is lost into the darkness, and the beginning is so far away. But I know that you follow in his footsteps. As I once did, you fight to protect your lands from her, from Nerissa. Can I help you in any way? The reflection looks at you with sorrow. I want to be free. I want to cease to be. I have lived for untold ages, feeling only despair, anger, fear of death, and defeat. Everything that was happening to me at that fateful moment by the mirror. Can you help me? I know you can. I know I can have peace if I only learn the end of my story. There are 3 more mirrors somewhere in the house which store its fragments, but I am captured by this place and moment, and cannot look for them on my own. If you can do this for me, if you revisit the path that the real me took and find all 3 mirrors, then I shall be free. Fine, I'll try. I couldn't be more grateful, the reflection whispers. Listen. You have to start from the beginning and touch the mirrors in the same order that they once reflected me. If you make a mistake in the order, or touch an empty mirror, you'll have to start over. I can only assume that the next mirror is somewhere near the entrance to the house, but I know nothing more. Please help me, and be careful, or you may become just another reflection in Nerissa's mirrors.
Unseen.
See, this one's it's a little annoying to do, because you have to touch them in the correct order, and
Consider me provoked.
you have to do like
This is for you. I'll fight if I have to.
I just lost strength, did I? I'm blinded. Well, we have heals. Wait a second, how? Whoa, what's going on here? Alright, now I'm gonna load, because that's... How did I take... I had delay poison up. How did I take poison damage?
Unseen. I see something.
Who will prevail? Does it matter? Repent!
Taste my fury.
Yeah, I guess they dispelled it somehow. Maybe he cast the spell first, the first time. You don't need to be wasting these.
A clever boy.
There we go.
In due time.
So we go in here, here. Can I go inside of all these rooms?
We should move. Your life ebbs.
Their life ends here!
Nope, gotta go for the mage.
What old waste.
Amateurs!
All right. Oh, here's another one. Is that towards the beginning of the entrance? See, that's what I'm split about, is I don't know if that one's towards the entrance or if it's in one of these. So what I'll do is I'll just quick save before I touch it.
do what I must.
Sorry, I'm a little sniffly. Also, I'm having a hard time reading because I did a lot of reading in my other LP that I'm currently playing. The mirror comes alive under your touch. Its dark surface is lit by flashes of a battle that happened in this very room, an unknown age ago. A group of warriors in dark clothes are fighting a flock of gargoyles. There are clouds of sorcerous mist in the hallway behind their backs. Suddenly, it's pierced by a ray of light, and the familiar wizard appears on the battlefield, holding a magic lantern in his hand. He is swaying from pain, but looks angry and resolute. "We'll all die here. Run!" One of the soldiers screams. Without hesitation, the wizard pushes him right into the gargoyle's claws. As soon as the monsters are distracted with their victim, the wizard envelops the entire group in a spell and kills them on the spot. Get to the stairs, to the second floor. He lights the lantern and the warriors swiftly retreat into the mist. The vision fades, but then another room, and another wizard's reflection appears on the other side of the glass, the one he first spoke to. It nods to you and says quietly, "I remember this fight. You're on the right path." Alright, another quick save, so I'll mess that up. Have I gone this way yet? Oh good, we can go this way now. Don't want to go in there yet. We're going to hold off on that until the end. This is where we found Jade Thaw. Alright, let's explore this. Actually, we'll go to that other room. I'm going to explore all of these, then we'll explore that room behind the door. Okay, put that in here.
In due time. Follow if you dare.
Make sure that this is the correct dimension. So you can come back here. Same with the troll lair. There's a different enemy. There's an enemy in each one of these areas in the other dimension.
Look ahead.
I'm there.
And I could probably only open this in the other dimension, right? Oh no, the Ledger Domain's opening it. I can't even see that dude. Alright.
I am never wrong. I do what I must.
Alright, let's go to that door then.
My skills are absolute.
Then we'll also go and explore the upstairs and the basement while in this dimension. There's only 2 dimensions, so only 2 ways it can play out. There's a finite number of enemies. Misty Chamber in the underground floor. Misty Chamber in the underground floor. You can get where the final key is stored from there. Oh. So, Robin thought she could trick me. Try to spy, didn't you? Well, yes, because I'm not a traitor and I don't abandon my friends. Such loyalty. I know just how to reward it. The Horn Hunter salutes you. Ah, the King of the Sandcastle. You made it. After defeating the Jabberwock, I have to admit, I'm impressed. But what will you do now? Pick up the silly little bard's body? And what did you do to Lindsay? The Horn Hunter shrugs, then nods at the breathless body on the floor. She thought she could trick the mistress. Well, she's not the first one, and she won't be the last. Octavia's eyes are filled with tears, but she angrily wipes them away with a jerky motion. You'll pay for this. You hear me? Get out of my way. I want Nerissa, and I will get to her. No, silly creature. It's Nerissa who wants you. You're the last grain of dust that will fall in the apology, and I'll bring this grain to her.
Test of my abilities.
Alright, we're just going to summon. Wait, does she not have summon creature? Does he? No. Let's see.
The mistress will deal with you.
Shaking his fist farewell, the horned hunter leans heavily against the door that led to the second floor. As if recognizing him, the door opened, allowing Nerissa's terrifying servant through. He rushes away. The bodies of slain satyrs lay by the king's feet, but the hero's eyes were not fixed on them. A little further along, the daring, talented, restless Lindsay, loyal chronicler and friend, lay motionless on the ground. She was dead. Realizing what happened, the king
Press his lips together stubbornly, ready for further danger.
The visions of the house at the edge of time have revealed to the king the sad truth. Lindsay never betrayed him. She just wanted to find out Nyrissa's plans. Pretending diligently to be interested and excited, Lindsay asked questions and finally discovered that there's a special place in the house at the edge of time. A shrine where the apology was kept. A cup holding the dust of almost 1,000 kingdoms. If we reach this treasure, the evil nymph will definitely not be able to hide from us any longer. The entrance to the shrine opens with 3 keys. The wriggling man keeps the first key, the Gnurly Witch the second one, and the third one is stored in a secret room on the first floor. To get inside, one must pass through the mist chamber in the underground part of the house. Upon discovering all this, Lindsay decided to set off and find the third key to help the king, but she was caught and murdered. I knew solo missions were not my thing. And then, standing over the body of his most loyal companion, the king thought, how is it that this very moment is being described in the book, if the author is already dead?
And also, why did she skip over this sentence? And not even her magical ring could not save her. Anyway, Lindsay?
Yes, it's me, right here in the book. It's a good thing you found me, and that you can read. I've written all about the key, alright? You can find it somewhere in the mist, or using the mist. I didn't quite understand it all myself. You know, I was so scared when I stood at the door of the house and realized there was no one around. And then I got inside the book. This probably doesn't happen to souls often, even here in the first world. This is so strange. I can't decide whether it's exciting or sad. I've been thinking, can books read other books? Otherwise, when we defeat everyone and return home, I'll be bored. I'll have to live in the library. It's dusty, and maybe you could put me in a display case in the throne room? I sniffle, but can't. Thank you for everything. It was such an exciting adventure. Please don't forget to take me with you wherever you go. I have to know how it all ends. Finish my story. It's too early to put a period on it.
A period? Mayhem is just getting started. Hope you're ready to write about all my coming achievements. So, Lindsay's dead. She doesn't come back. And a lot of people were not happy about that in the game. Honestly, I don't mind it. I think it's, I don't think that all your companions should have plot armor. They should have, like, I don't know, it adds to the narrative. I forgot to give this to Valerie. But yeah, that's my take on it. I don't mind that they did that. Yeah, I know a lot of people were upset because they used Lindsay in their party.
I'm positive I found something.
Headband of Inspired Wisdom +6. Really? That's... Okay, at this point, mental perfection is, you know, just far superior.
In due time.
Oh, look!
Alright, that leads upstairs, right? Second floor, gates, frozen boneyard. Alright, so while we're still on this level, I think we're gonna go ahead and change the fog. What's the closest fog at? Right there, okay. Also, I don't know where the other mirrors are at. I think they're on the second floor. There might be one in the basement.
I will protect.
I should go ahead and turn those on. Oh yeah.
It's time to act.
Into the fog. Or mist, or whatever it is. Pretty sure it's fog.
I'll take care of it.
Alright, reactivate the lantern, and away we go. We'll start over here on the, I guess, eastern side.
I'm there.
And just re-explore all the rooms. Now this is the dimension we started off in when we were by ourselves, I think, so there shouldn't be a lot of enemies left.
Follow if you.
So the Ledger Domain is unique in that it gets infinite tries. You do take a small
You can
hit
count
to your
on me.
skill check. Where's it at? Okay, anyway, where is... here it is. So it says working at distance increases the normal skill check difficulty by 5, so essentially you lose 5. 5 to your trickery. But you get infinite tries, so it's extremely not balanced.
I do what I must.
Alright. Back to the center here.
I'm always ready.
What's the holdup?
Grab it, it's been unlocked.
Interesting.
Alright, so here's another mirror. This might be the next one that we need to activate. I'll obviously save before we do it.
I'm glad you dead.
Is there a mage, scout, and archer? Oh wow. How did she die? What? Well, we'll just resurrect her, it's not a big deal. Also, Canara is doing a obnoxious amount of damage, at least compared to the rest of my
Grotus awaits us.
party. Nope. Come on now.
I'm there.
Yes, I'm still here.
In due time.
This
We'll
is for
do
you.
it the hard way.
Strike my masterpiece.
Okay. It's a
The
little
end draws near.
rough.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
Okay, and then let's go and cast
Yes?
Stone Skin Communal again.
Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana.
I'm off.
Alright, quick save. Because I don't know if this is the next mirror I'm supposed to be touching or not. Alright, I'll just reload. So this is the last mirror we touch. That is back to the entrance. Okay.
We should move. In due time.
Let's make this quick.
Repent!
This is going to hurt.
Destroy masterpiece.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Man, even with all my dexterity, dodge, armor class, I'm still just getting shredded by these guys. They use a lot of touch attacks, and that's why a lot of people have trouble tanking through this area. The Wild Hunt are very
I'll take care of it.
cheesy.
Be on guard.
Ready and willing.
So I think what I need to do here is just go ahead and
What's new?
let's get to that other room. Right here. Then we'll go ahead and get a couple more buffs. I'm gonna go ahead and spawn
I'm thinking.
some wyverns.
You can count on me.
And I should be using more spells like Stinking Cloud and stuff like that. I've been kind of casual about this whole situation, even though it is the last dungeon of the game.
Consider me provoked.
Oh, wait, we're all jammed in here. Oh no.
Repent!
Masterpiece.
Alright, it's gonna get Cloud Kill in there as well. Just gonna cast Firebrand.
My gift
Is he paralyzed? What's Sovereign? He's not moving. Oh yeah, he's paralyzed. Uh-oh.
I am your end.
I guess he doesn't have freedom of movement, does he? Thought that he did. No, he doesn't have Mallet of Woe anymore. Gosh darn it. His Mallet, when he had Mallet of Woe, that gives a permanent freedom of movement effect. And I was under the assumption that he still had that, but he doesn't. Is the armor class.
Sorry, was lost in thought. Each step brings us closer to you.
Let's go ahead and top off. Glaive +3. I don't know what that Sovereign effect was that he was dealing with. Alright, so we get to the troll lair. There should be a new enemy there for us. Let's go ahead and finish clearing out this floor, including the troll lair and the frozen boneyard, if we call it an episode.
I do what I must.
Oh, there's a new enemy here. Thought there was. That's fine. Oh no, maybe the troll that I killed here with Ekandire earlier was the it's like a troll cleric essentially. He self buffs, but I think I killed that troll before the misbegotten troll before he was able to buff up. When he buffs up, it's very nasty.
Look ahead.
That was a crap chest for this dungeon. All the other chests had like over 1,000 gold in them. That one had, what, 100? 125? Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, there should be... I think he's in the top corner. Not over here. Does this change? Nope. There he is. Kargstad. Not a very tough fight.
Follow if you dare.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, the Frost Giant from the Elder Scrolls was called Karstad, right? He didn't have a G in his name. I'm assuming it was a reference to him. But that name just sounds familiar in general, so... may or may not be the case. So I want to go back and actually change... Oh no. I'm gonna call it here. We've cleared this level in this dimension. We have the basement to go into, and we have upstairs to go into. I think I'll do the basement next since we're right here. Either way, we have some very tough fights ahead of us. Again, we still have to deal with the Gnarly Witch and the Wriggling Man, and they are both potent enemies. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode.